The koshas. For millennia, yogis have been saying that man's being extends far beyond what the eye can perceive. Of course, everyone is aware of themselves through the capacity to think and cognize. But our existence is far more than matter and intellect. If we were able to experience the body and the mind through our subtle eyes, if we could perceive the body behind the body and the mind behind the mind, what could we see? First of all, we would see the underlying energy structure which gives life to the physical body. Even subtler, still we would perceive the whole process being motivated by the mind and thought. Behind that mind, we would see the operational of higher type of mind which we call intuition. And beyond intuition, we would experience nothing but the absolute reality of our existence. The 5 layers. Swara Yoga describes man as being composed of 5 areas of existence, termed as the Panchakoshas. The general translation of kosha is layers, and pancha means 5. Each kosha is indicative of a particular sphere of existence, and maya means composed of. Anandamaya kosha, the first layer, is composed of anna or food. It is the physical body and brain. Pranamaya kosha is the second kosha, which is composed of prana. Manomaya kosha is the third one, which is composed of manas or mind. Vijnanamaya kosha is the fourth kosha, which is composed of inner knowledge or intuitions. Anandamaya kosha is the sublime experience of ananda or bliss. The first kosha, Annamaya kosha, is the awareness of physical body. Pranamaya kosha is the awareness of psychological functions like digestion, circulation, and etc. Manomaya kosha is the awareness of mental and emotional processes. Vijnanamaya kosha is the awareness of psychic and casual dimensions. Anandamaya kosha is the unconscious or transcendental awareness. The 4 categories of mind, that are conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious, are experienced in the various kosha. Each capacity of mind and body is composed from the material of that kosha. All the koshas are intricately connected and they continuously influence and interact with one another. Pranamaya kosha is the intermediate link between the conscious and subconscious. Vijnanamaya kosha is the interlink between the subconscious and unconscious. These 5 koshas constitute every human being. The physical body is only a fraction of our total range of experience. In Swara Yoga, by feeling the physical breath in the nose and acting in accordance with the flow of the Swara, you are utilizing the conscious mind and physical body or Annamaya kosha. Manipulating the breath and pranic flow and increasing its capacity stimulates Pranamaya kosha. The practice of concentration utilizes the Manomaya Kosha. Doing Tataka on the Tattva Yantras awakens the Vijnanamaya Kosha. But to influence Anandamaya Kosha, there is really no meditation necessary, because in this kosha there is only a trace of awareness and no possibility of functioning. The first stage of Swara Yoga awakens your awareness of Pranamaya Kosha, the direct link between the mind and the body, Anandamaya and Manomaya Kosha, and takes you into the subtler realms of existence. Later, the awareness moves into the Manomaya and Vijnanamaya Kosha as the practices start to unfold. Evolution through the koshas. During the different incarnations, the consciousness have been evolving simultaneously with the mental and physical capacities through which it can experience. Here, we are not referring to Darwin's theory of natural evolution of species and the animal body. Evolution here means the ascent and expansion of consciousness. By means of matter, the consciousness evolves and goes beyond. Thus, evolution is the process of transformation. In the primal stage, life is dependent on the laws of nature. But once we come into the sphere of human experience, a new faculty of conscious awareness opens up. It is this awareness which enables us to speed up the process of our evolution. Swara Yoga is very important in this process because it enables us to enter the higher realms of vibration much more quickly. In the course of time, matter evolves into energy and then into pure consciousness. Energy is evolved form of matter. It is slow, continual process as far as the natural evolution of the human body is concerned. Millions of years ago, the human form was virtually the same as it is today. We may have been a little taller, shorter, fatter, or thinner, depending on the environmental conditions. Of course, the human brain was much smaller then, but still it has not yet fully evolved because, as we know, only a minute portion of it is in conscious operation. The other 9/10 are waiting to be awakened. It is the psychological fact that the instinctive portion of the brain is in constant use, whereas the higher frontal region is seldom used. It is the purpose of Swara Yoga to activate these dormant centers. In terms of evolution, our minds are still absorbed in Annamaya Kosha, the realms of matter. But the higher brain centers penetrate into the subtler koshas. So far, science knows little about the silent areas or the brain and is only just becoming aware of all the different realms in which it can function. Man has to activate the remaining 9/10 of his brain. There is no doubt about it. This is the process of evolution, and it can only be accelerated by the scientific system. total transformation can take place in one lifetime if one is regular in one's practice of yoga. Just as matter is artificially turned into gas by applying heat, the gross mind can be transformed into pure consciousness by the fire of yoga. The techniques of yoga restructure the internal body system so that prana can flow freely without any blockages. The quantum of prana has to be increased so that it becomes powerful and vital. Only in this way can we awaken the dormant areas of the brain. This is where Swara Yoga becomes essential. Evolution is the ascendance of individual awareness from the material realms to the subtler and higher levels of existence, where the mind becomes conscious and extends itself from Annamaya Kosha to Vijnanamaya or even to Anandamaya Kosha. This is the aim of Swara Yoga, nothing else. Therefore, we have to understand this science of the ancient rishis, interpret it correctly, and integrate it into our daily lives so that we too can share in their realizations.